What should the audience expect from Swan Lake's relaxed performance?
Well, we want the relaxed performance to be a special BRB performance where the auditorium, everyone who's in the performance watching, is as comfortable and as relaxed as they can be. So they can come and go from the auditorium whenever they want to. The lights are slightly up in the auditorium, so it's not quite so dark as normal. And the Hippodrome Theatre staff are always there to help, and they're wearing hats pretty similar to yours, or this very nice pink one here. And if the audience find the music a little bit loud, they can ask the staff in the sparkly hats for ear defenders, or toys to fidget with as well. The other difference about the relaxed performance is that I'll be introducing it at the time, so I'll be talking in both intervals, telling them how the relaxed performance is going to work and a little bit about the story without giving too much away.
Okay.
What is your role in the performance?
Well, I'm in Act 3 of the ballet, and I am the Master of Ceremonies. So there's a big party in Act 3, and that's for the Prince Siegfried, to choose a bride to become his queen, because he's got to have one. And the princesses arrive from all over Europe, and I introduce them all one by one. So I have probably the biggest costume in the ballet for the smallest part. And I also have this very fetching hat as well. Shall I put it on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this, and I have a moustache and a big grey beard as well, but I didn't want to put that on now because I can't talk.
Shiny parts.
I like the shiny parts, catch the light. Yeah. So that's me. So I'm also rather pale because I'm quite an old character as well. So I don't really dance much. I do a lot of walking around and waving my arms.
Okay, so next question is, are there any scary parts in the performance?
I think in Act 3 there's a little scary part, possibly when Baron von Rothbard runs away from the palace. And a firework goes off, quite a bright light, there's a bang and some smoke. That could be a bit scary. And then in Act 4, there's a storm as well, and the music's there is quite loud. So I don't know whether it's scary or not, but it's good to be aware of it.
What is your favourite costume in the show?
You're asking me, wearing this, I'm sitting here, it's on show for you. It has to be this one. It's a bit warm, I have to say.
And to put it into context, it looks simply intimidating.
Intimidating? I'm going to walk down the street in it. Shall I?
Whatever you want to do.
It's cold enough, isn't it? Shall I?
Yeah.
People won't run away.
Winter.
What is your role in the performance, and is it as scary as it looks?
Yes, I play Baron von Rothbard, and I'm an evil magician, and I keep all the swans under my spell. And the only way the spell can be broken if, for example, the Prince Siegfried promises his love to Odette.
And we don't always see your face, do we? Do you
Yes,
wear that as
I'm
well?
wearing the helmet as well for quite a bit of it. But yes, it's a lot.
Tell us a little bit about your character in Swan Lake, please.
So I play both Odette and Odile. So Odette is the white swan, and she's very pure and innocent and lovely. And then, which is in Acts 2 and 4. And then in Act 3, I can play a completely different character called Odile, who I'm dressed as at the moment. And she's the black swan. And between her and von Rothbard, they're pretending that Odile is actually Odette to trick the prince into falling in love with her and breaking his vow to Odette. So she's a bit mean, Odile is.
What is it like playing two people in the same show?
It's actually one of the parts that I really enjoy about it, because there aren't many ballets that you can play two completely contrasting characters within the same ballet. So I actually find that really fun to be able to do.
Okay, over to you, Brandon. What is it like being a prince in terms of the role that you're given in Swan Lake?
It's great. So I play Prince Siegfried, and I mean, who goes to work and is able to play a prince for the day? It's pretty awesome. So yeah, part of that journey is to tell the story and to transport the audience along with that narrative to tell what's at hand. But yeah, no, it's great to play a prince. Yeah.
Okay, so why should people come to watch the performance?
Well, I think people should come to watch the ballet in general, because it's a beautiful visual experience, really, and it tells a great story, and it kind of takes people away from their lives for those few hours, and they can just sit back and enjoy it.
What are your favourite costumes in the show?
Favourite costumes? Well, this one's quite nice. I get to wear two different tutus. So I have the white swan, which is really beautiful. It has lots of pearls and yeah, it's really pretty. And then this one, which has pretty amazing headdress as well.
It's very sparkly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very sparkly. The white swan has some beautiful feathers in the headdress, which is also really nice.
Yeah, and my costumes they're very similar. This is my Act 3 and 4 costume, so this is goes together with this tutu. But my Act 1 and 2 tunic is very similar. If anything, it's just not gold; it's more silver. And I wear boots instead of ballet shoes. So they're very similar. But what's great actually about this costume is that this was actually made for me. This is brand new. It hasn't even been on stage yet. This is probably the first time it's been out of the workroom. So that's always a perk when you have costumes made for you.
I just want to say a really big thank you for your time.
Thank you
Hope
so
you break
much.
a leg, and good luck for the performance.
Thank you so
Hope
much.
you guys
Enjoy
have a
the rest
smash
of your performances.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I very much look forward to welcoming you to Birmingham Royal Ballet's relaxed performance on Tuesday the 25th of February at 12 noon, where you will see Delia and Brandon dancing the main parts in Swan Lake. We look forward to seeing you.